Explore the detailed breakdown of core wall like never before. In this video, we're diving in. Learn how to interpret concrete dimensions, reinforcement details, and elevation views with precision. You can see an overview of core wall. It has been divided into different sections to avoid difficulties in reading the drawing. In the previous tutorial, there was a video on section A and B, and now sections C, D, and D1 are included in section E and F. In the drawing, we will check the direction of the wall for the work that can be done easily. We need detailed concrete dimensions plans for core wall 6 from ground floor level to level 1. First, we check the concrete dimensions plans for section C. This wall is attached to the length of wall in section A. The reinforcement detail plan for core wall 6 from ground floor level to level 1 heads towards section C. This wall has columns on both sides where 8 pieces of 25mm vertical bars will be used, between which both sides will have 20mm vertical steel bars and link steel bars with 10mm spacing, providing 600 horizontal and vertical reinforcement. Core wall 6, section elevation CC, shows concrete dimensions and an overview of section C, where the wall thickness is 300mm and the construction joint line is also indicated. The elevation CC reinforcement details show the lengths of vertical steel bars in the columns. In each column, 1 stirrup and 2 link bars will be used with a spacing of 20mm. The vertical steel bars in the wall are 20mm. However, additional 25mm steel bars will also be used with 20mm spacing for the vertical bars. Next, staggered 16mm spacing 20mm said bars will be used from the bottom to the top. Now let's take a look at the concrete dimensions plans for section D of core wall 6 reinforcement details. The spacing for all walls vertical steel bars is 20mm, and they are also 20mm, and the spacing for link steel bars is the same. Each new wall has columns at the corners. The section elevation DD concrete dimensions indicate construction joints and thickness. In section elevation DD, vertical reinforcement details show that staggered 16mm spacing 20mm said bars will be used from the bottom to the top. It is very important to maintain cover while using steel bars in the wall.
The concrete dimensions plans for section D1 indicate that the wall will only extend to level 1. The reinforcement details plan for core wall 6D1 from ground floor level to level 1. Core wall 6 section elevation D1 concrete dimensions. Core wall 6 section elevation D 1D1 reinforcement details. This wall will remain only up to level 1. The vertical steel bars that will be used on top should be placed in the direction of the slab reinforcement, not towards the opening. Next, we will look at section E concrete dimensions plans and reinforcement details. The section elevation EE shows concrete dimensions and vertical reinforcement details with 16mm spacing, where 20mm said bars will be placed as stirrups from bottom to top. Section FF concrete dimensions plans from ground floor level to level 1 indicate that there is 1 door in this wall, and it will go only up to level 1, just a little above it. The reinforcement details for core wall 6 section FF, along with elevation FF concrete dimensions, clearly show the dimensions of the door. There are 2 beams being created in this wall following the elevation direction. The section elevation FF vertical reinforcement details indicate that there are columns at every corner of core wall 6. This wall also has 4 columns. Typical vertical steel bars have been used, and U-bars will be used over the door. All walls will stop, and 1 column will go above level 1. The section elevation FF horizontal reinforcement details indicate the dimensions of the said bars up to the door, and staggered said bars will be used at the top of the door. Additionally, beams are placed at the top of the door, where 4 pieces of 20mm will be placed. Now that you've seen the intricacies of reading core wall blueprints and reinforcement details, what do you think is the most challenging part of this process? Your feedback helps us tailor our tutorials. Share your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon to stay updated with more insightful engineering tutorials. See you in the next video.